to my YouTube channel. I'm laughing because I haven't saved this in like 4 or 5 months. I am so sorry guys, I've been gone for a while. I can explain. I'm so sorry. I know. I am so sorry, and I can explain. Okay, so in this video I'm definitely gonna explain why I've been away for 4 to 5 months. Actually, I don't even know how long it's been, but if you've been here since day one, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Kelly and I am glad you are here. I hope you become part of the gang. To do that, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button down below, put your notifications on so that every time I post you are notified, which I do promise is gonna be very frequent from now on. I promise. Okay, I hope you love this video, and yeah, let's get into it. So where do I start? Back in June, was it June? Yeah, end of June, I started a little business. We were in lockdown, and at that time I think we were now on level 4 or 3, I'm not too sure, 4. So people were allowed to not travel a little bit more. I live in South Africa, by the way, if you do not know that. So people were allowed to travel a little bit. We were allowed to go like to places, you know. We're not just allowed to go to the grocery store and come back. We're allowed to go to like other places. So I started this little business named OK Collection. At that time I was just only selling shoes, but now it's more diverse. There's shoes, clothes, baby stuff, men stuff as well. At the time it was just ladies shoes. So on that day, I think it was the 28th of June. I'm talking too much, let me start doing my makeup. How do people do this? I can't talk and do something at the same time. How do you guys do it? Day, I don't remember when it was, like definitely, but I think it was the 28th of June. I went to my suppliers for my little business that I just told you guys about. I was selling ladies shoes, like I said. So I went to my suppliers. I got my first 2 customers. I was so excited. I was so happy because I didn't really think it was like gonna be big, you know. Like when you start a new business and you're not like sure, you're kind of like, should I do it? Should I not? And I was like, you know what, let's just do it. And I got my first 2 customers. So I was on my way to my suppliers. Got to my suppliers. Got the stuff that I needed. On my way back, I was gonna take a taxi. On my way back, these 3 guys followed me. I didn't see them. So these 3 guys followed me, and then they came up to me and they were like, "Sis's telephone," which means give us your phone. And I live in South Africa, like I said, and the crime in South Africa is really bad. Plus the place where I was getting the shoes from, where my supplier is, it's also not very safe. It's a very dangerous place. Joburg CBD, like just after the CBD, not like inside the CBD, but whatever. So it's known for not being safe. So I was taking precautions. I was hiding my phone. My phone was hidden. I wasn't going around like, oh hey, look at me, I'm a rich girl, I got a new phone. No, nobody does that. We all know when you're in the CBD, you walk around like you're the most poorest person ever. So they legit followed me, came up to me and said, give us your phone. So me knowing that, okay, I live in South Africa, this is what the crime is, I might as well just give it to them because I don't want to get hurt. Because the thugs here, if you don't give them whatever they want from you, they can stab you, kill you, rape you, whatever, the works. Okay, so I literally just gave them the phone, and there was money inside my phone cover. I just gave it to them because I was so scared, and I was like, it's fine, it's just a phone, I might as well just give it to them instead of like risking my life over a phone that you can always get a new one, you know. So I gave it to them and they ran away, and it happened in front of people. Like there were stores like what do you call those people? Hawkers. They were there were people selling stuff on the side of the road, but no one helped me because when you see somebody getting robbed in my neighborhood, not really my neighborhood, but whatever, at the place that I was at, when you see somebody getting robbed, you don't really try to help them, because if you not try to help them, they will rob you, and then they might even end up like stabbing you, killing you, hurting you physically, because then they're gonna be like, oh, you want to be a hero, you want to be some kind of a cop or whatever. So no one really tries to help you because they're scared. They know that if you help someone, you're gonna get hurt. So no one helped me, but there were definitely people there, but no one helped me. And yeah, I got mugged on that day. And luckily, I had money in my other pocket. Luckily, which never happens because I always have my money in like the same place. But luckily, I had money in my other pocket, so it was enough to get me a taxi home. Obviously, get home, tell my family what happened. They feel sorry for me, whatever. I lost my phone. It's okay. So that's also the main reason why I haven't really been on YouTube for like a while, because I used to record on my phone, right? And when my phone got stolen, I didn't have a new one for like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I didn't have a phone for 2 weeks. A new phone. Let me tell you what happened. My life was a joke, guys. Like, it really was a joke at that time. Like, things were not going well. Like, I was literally depressed. I'm not even gonna lie. I was literally going through the most. Like, literally. Anyways, so 2 weeks later, I have some money. Oh yeah, I carried on doing the business. It was going well. I was getting clients. I was getting whatever customers. I was making like sales. You know, my shoe business was thriving. It was really doing good. I won't lie. It was going really well. So 2 weeks later, I have like some money, and I also take money out of my savings that I had. Decided to go get a new phone. So I knew this guy. Actually, I didn't know this guy. Actually, no, let's not lie. I didn't. But I had a friend who knew this guy, and he told me that, oh, hey, you need a new phone. I know this guy that works at a store where there's cell phones, but then he steals the phones. Do not judge me. These things are normal in SA, okay? He steals the phones and then he sells them like for half the price. Brand new phones and all of that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm definitely gonna come through for a deal. I mean, it's 50% off. Half the price. I'm saving my money. Okay, cool. So I agree to meet up this guy that my friend hooked me up with. And I can't even explain it. I don't know what happened. Like, I literally don't know what was happening on that day. I think it was excitement. I'm not sure if it was if I can say it was excitement or what. But as soon as I met the guy, so the phone was retailing at like 20K. It was a Huawei P40 Pro. I think it was at the time it was retailing for like 25K, and this guy said he'd give it to me for 12K. And at that time I had 10,000 rand. That's a lot of money. So I had 10,000 rand, and we agreed, okay, I'll give you the 10,000 rand now, and I'll give you the other 2 in like 2 weeks time. Cool. He gives me the phone, sealed in the box, everything. And I don't know what happened, but for some reason I didn't think to open up the box, see the phone, see that it works, everything is perfectly fine. I have no idea what I was thinking. Like, I really do not know what was happening on the day. Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, there has to be something that was working against me, because how do I buy a phone and not even open it to see that everything works? So I just take the box with the phone and I go home. Then I finally decide, okay, let me open this phone. The phone, it looks good. It looks exactly like the original phone. But once you open it, that phone was as fake as the sneakers they sell in the CBD, child. I don't even know how to explain it. The camera was so bad. The system was so slow. I don't know what I'm doing with my eyes, actually. I think it probably had like 1 gig RAM, and that was terrible. It was so slow. It was glitching all the time. It was the worst. I got scammed 10K. So now I'm obviously not trying to call this guy and tell him, excuse me, sir, this phone is not what you said it is. The guy's number is not going through. was not going through. And then obviously I now tell my friend who hooked me up, like, oh hey, this is what happened, and what should I do now? Because I was not expecting to get scared, you know. I was really excited to finally have a new phone, and I really wanted the Huawei P40 Pro. Like I wouldn't mind if I got in like a P40 Lite, but I mean a Pro for 12K. I was like, this is heaven. This is like heavenly sent. So now I tell the friend who hooked me up with a guy, and then he says, okay, I'll try to get hold of him and stuff and tell him what happened, that whatever he did was wrong, and you know, he sold you a fake phone. So yeah, he tries getting hold of this guy, and he can't get hold of him either. And after a while, I just, you know, I accepted that I got scammed out of 10K. So I just had to now make do with what I got, and I did that. So I started using that phone. Obviously now I don't have any more money to now go get a new one, obviously. So that was kind of like the main reason on why I really haven't been on YouTube, because like I said, I used to shoot on my phone and I got scammed, so I didn't have a phone to shoot on. Okay, so yeah, after that happens, I'm still doing good. Okay, this brass strap is gonna irritate me, and I'm sure people with like OCD are finding this irritating as well, because it's irritating. It's definitely irritating me. Doing well, you know, at that time things are going well, so I'm just like, it's fine, you know what, you got scammed, it happens, move on with life, you know, it is what it is. It's like sometimes you try to just motivate yourself, like, you know what, it's okay, it's gonna get better, but deep down, you know, like, you're really sad. That's how I was feeling. Like, I was trying to motivate myself, like, you know what, it is what it is, it happened, it's okay, you know better now, ha ha ha. But deep down I was like super sad, like super duper sad. And now because of that, I started like getting anxiety and all of that, and that is another reason too why I couldn't really shoot my videos, YouTube videos, that is, because I was getting anxiety and all of that, and I wasn't in the best mood, in the best mental state to actually do anything else. Doing my best, you know, to get myself out of that mental state, but I think like with everything that was going on in the world with Corona and stuff, and like us being stuck indoors and all of that, like it also contributed to like my mental health. So at that time I really was going through it all, and it was just the pits. Okay, but fast forward to like a few months later, so like I said, my online boutique is doing really well. I was now selling more than just shoes, I was doing clothes and all of that, and it was doing really good, I won't lie. So now now the country is open. We're now on level 2, I think, and that was around about September. I decided to start another little business because I know how to do hair really good. I think so. I think I'm really good. So I decided, you know what, I might as well stop sleeping on myself and just make this a little business. So I decided to open up a hair styling or hair braiding, should we call it rather, hair braiding business. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this brush. Yeah, so I started a hair braiding business, advertised it online, and I got a few clients, and that started doing well as well. So right now I'm running two little small cute businesses. One is an online fashion boutique, and the other one is a hair braiding business. But right now my hair braiding business is doing far much better than the online boutique one, because it's kind of like summer spring, and it's almost like Black Friday and all of that. Like, people are just not buying a lot of clothes at the moment. Everybody's just saving their money for the Black Friday sale, you know. So the online boutique is not doing too well, but that's all right. I do think it's gonna get better when it gets closer to like Christmas and like festive time, so that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. But my hair braiding business is doing really good. I'm like so proud of myself. I'm always so busy, and sometimes I work hectic hours. This one day I worked from 6 a.m. until 3 a.m. the next day. I was so exhausted, but you know, you can't complain because it's doing really good. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do eyeliner. Let me tell you what else has been happening. Well, my love life. Does that make sense? That is a word, right? Life is a joke. A joke, for real. It's a big joke. I don't even know what to say. Besides that, it's a joke. There's nothing serious, nothing official, just that's been happening in my life right now is that I'm working on something exciting with an international brand, but nothing is official yet because I haven't signed anything. We haven't like fully agreed on all the terms and conditions yet, so I don't want to announce it just as yet. Like, I don't want to say too much and then you end up jeopardizing the deal and all of that. But it's something really exciting and I'm so excited for it. I think I'm repeating myself, but you get it. You get how excited I am. So as soon as that's done, which I hope it's soon, hopefully by this weekend, then I'll definitely announce it. So to find out more about that, you don't want to miss it. Definitely do follow me on my socials. Oh, this glue, bruh. What else should I tell you guys? Okay, it was my birthday 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks. What's the date today? 22nd? 23rd? Yeah, my birthday was 2 weeks ago and that was amazing. I had a great time. And it was just something spontaneous that I did. I took a holiday, went to Cape Town for like a week, which was not supposed to happen actually. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys all about that. Let me just get these eyelashes on. Just did my foundation whilst I let my eyelash glue dry a bit, because man, this eyelash glue that I use from Essence, I don't know if you can see properly. It's literally the best glue ever, but it takes forever to get tacky. So I did my eyelash. I did my foundation whilst I waited for it to dry up a little bit. Just gonna do my eyelashes now. Got my eyelashes done. Let's get back to business. It was my birthday 2 weeks ago, and a week before my birthday, I decided that I'm gonna go to Cape Town, and that was exciting. That was very spontaneous because it was not planned at all. But then it was my 20th birthday and I was really excited about it, and I didn't know what I'm gonna do. I was very anxious, I was nervous, I was excited, and it was a whole lot of mixed emotions. And there was this event happening in Cape Town because I live in Joburg. There was an event happening in Cape Town by DJ Boogie, Dripper John too. Shout out to him, it was amazing. And I really wanted to go. And so when I saw the poster and I was like, I really want to go. It's a week before my birthday. What am I going to do for my birthday? I don't have any plans yet, so I might as well go. But then I wasn't decided yet. Like, I wasn't fully decided. So I'm going to do my concealer right now. When I went shopping for makeup, I bought the wrong shade concealer. But it's okay. So I mixed both of them because the old one is about to be finished. Anyways, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to Cape Town or not, because then it was a trip. It's very far away from Joburg. Something unplanned. Finances. I'm not a rich girl. I can't just. I have to think about these things, money and all of that. But then I had some money saved up that I really wanted to spend on my birthday. So the Friday morning, I woke up and I decided, I'm like, you know what? You only live once, child. You only live once. So let's go. I woke up that Friday, booked my tickets, and yeah, I was set to go. I missed my flights that Friday night, and when I get to the airport, they tell me that, sorry ma'am, but this is the last flight out tonight. And the event was Saturday. So I'm like, okay, fine. The event is Saturday and it's during the day. So can you get me on a flight early morning Saturday? And they're like, sorry ma'am, unfortunately all our flights are fully booked. So I'm like, what am I gonna do now? Because the whole point of me going to Cape Town is because of this event. And if I miss the event, then what was the point of me going there? And I'm like, okay, fine. When is your next available flight? And they're like, Monday morning. The ghetto. It was literally the ghetto, honestly. I was like, there's no way. Because I was supposed, my return ticket was for Monday. I was supposed to come back Monday. So I'm like, and then what's the point? And with the ticket that I had booked, you can't get a refund at all. You can't get a refund. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to spend so much money and just let it go to waste. I went then to a different airline and I booked a flight for early morning Saturday. Likely I got one. It was more money, but it's okay. I was like, you know what, it's fine. Like I said, you only live once. Fast forward, I get to Cape Town and it was a vibe. I get there early morning, 8 a.m. I was already in Cape Town. Booked the hotel. Everything good, you know. Everything was nice. I get dressed. Oh, let me tell you about the dilemma of my dress. So this event was kind of like a pool party, house party kind of vibe. I'm gonna show you pictures if I have them, but I didn't really vlog much. I actually really wanted to vlog that weekend, but I couldn't because then I hadn't gotten my phone yet. It was still at iStore. But I'm gonna show you whatever pictures that I have that I got. Really nice. Oh yeah, I'm telling you about the the dilemma with my dress. So like I said, it was like a pool party, house party kind of vibe. And then so I had this outfit planned out already. There was this blue dress. It was like a mini dress, floral, and you know, just the vibe, you know. So now when I'm putting my dress on, my makeup is done, everything done, did, ready. I just need to put the dress on and go. The dress is too big. Because I'm like, I didn't bring anything else. I didn't bring another outfit. What am I going to do now? So at the time, I'm defeated. But then luckily, I called the room service. And the housekeeping people, they brought me a sewing kit. You know, the thread and needle. They brought me a thread and needle. Because the problem was, it was a little bit big. Because I had lost weight at that time. Which I probably gained back now. Which is fine. The dress was open from like here. And so like lower, like just before your belly button. So it was like what is it, a v-neck? That's not a v-neck. What do you call it? I don't know. I'm gonna show you a picture. It was open, or which I didn't want it to be that open because it was big, you know. So I just quickly sewed it up with the sewing kit I got from the housekeeping, from the room service and stuff. And yeah, we were good to go. And I ended up looking really good. I think I looked really good that night. I'm gonna show you guys pictures. I'm gonna insert them on the screen right now. That was the first day in Cape Town, and that was the event. Triple Drown. It was so fun. I had so much fun, you know. I was dancing with some girls, we were partying, and I don't usually drink alcohol, but on that day I was drinking some champagne. You know, it was a vibe. I really had a great time. It was so good. If Boogie decides to have another one, which I think he will, because that one got shut down by the cops before it was even late. So I think he's gonna have another one, and if I have money I'm definitely gonna go. But right now we're kind of broke, but that's fine. So that was my first day in Cape Town. Sunday comes. Like I said, I don't drink. I only had like a few glasses of champagne, so I didn't have any hangover. You know, I wasn't like completely drunk out of my mind. I wasn't even tipsy because I really don't like the taste of alcohol. So Sunday comes, no hangover, nothing. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do today? Because like I said, this trip was not planned, so I didn't have any itinerary planned already. Like, I'm gonna do this at this time. At this time, I'm gonna be sleeping. At this time, I'm gonna go there. No, I had none of that. So on Sunday, I went shopping. I went shopping at the waterfront, and when you're walking out of the waterfront, like I said, I'm gonna show you pictures if I do have pictures, but I don't think I have a lot of those. when you're walking out of the waterfront, there is like, how do I explain it? Stores, yeah, stores advertising cruises and helicopter rides and stuff. So I really wanted to go on the helicopter ride, but it was so expensive. It was like 3K, and I was like, no, ma'am. So I decided to go on the cruise. So this lady comes up to me, you know, she's just doing her job, she's advertising. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely do it. It was a bit pricey, but not that bad. Like, really not that bad. Okay, I want to add more concealer to the bridge of my nose. I decided to take up the offer the lady was offering me, and I go on the cruise. So that was Sunday. Sunday I went on a cruise, and it was so fun. I've never been on a cruise. That was my first time cruising on a boat cruise, and I enjoyed myself. I was alone, but you know, I met some people on there because I'm a very social person. Like even when I went to the event on Saturday, I was alone. But then because I'm a very social person, I'm the kind of girl that will walk up to you and be like, hi, my name is Kelly, would you guys like to be friends? You know, I'm not shy, like, oh, can't be friends, I'm alone. No, I'm not that kind of hand. I'm very social. I can make friends easily. Some people on the boat, and yeah, we vibed together. It was like 2 hours long, I think. Yeah, 2 hours or less. Or more, actually. No, it was more than that. Yeah, I had fun. That was my Sunday. That's all I did. Shopping and cruising. Monday comes, and was it Monday? Beach on Monday. I don't remember. Okay, how do you not remember? That was just 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, actually. Okay, Monday I went to the beach. Yes. So, but I didn't want to go alone because, like I said, I was on a solo location. It was just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. If you do not know the song, you and I cannot be friends. Okay. But anyways, so now I'm alone and I want to go to the beach. But then I was just thinking, okay, who goes to the beach alone? Like, that is just so sad. I had met some girls at the event on Saturday, so I had their number and I hit them up. I'm like, hey girl, what you doing today? Let's go to the beach. And they're like, yeah, sure, let's go. So Monday we went to the beach with a few girls. We had fun, we were drinking and all of that. And then at the hotel that I was staying, it was like a really big hotel room. It was more like an apartment. The hotel that I was staying at the Radisson Blue. I'm gonna show you guys pictures. I need to stop saying that. Some blue, so it was more of like an apartment. So I told the girls, you know what, we can just go back to my hotel and we can chill there for the night instead of just like going to a restaurant, you know. So we go back to my hotel, we buy some food, and we have like a girls' night in. So yeah, that was Monday. That was fun, you know, just the usual things girls do. That was it. I don't really like baking my face because I have dry skin, so if I bake a lot, I'm literally gonna look like a ghost. So just pat a little bit. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go back home on Monday actually, but then I was having so much fun and I felt like I hadn't done much tourist things, so I extended my trip to Wednesday because I wasn't working either that Monday and the Tuesday. So I was like, I might as well just extend to Wednesday, spend my money, get broke, it's fine, you make more. So Tuesday, I went shopping on Tuesday. I went to Table Mountain. It was really beautiful. But then I feel like, you know how they say Table Mountain is like one of like the world's best tourist attractions or something. Yeah, it was pretty and all, but like it wasn't what I expected. Like I think my expectations were too high because they tell us that Table Mountain is like the world's best tourist attraction and whatever. So I definitely had high expectations and it didn't meet my expectations. Also, it was very expensive. It was $50 just for a ride. But whatever. So that was Tuesday. I went to Table Mountain, I went shopping, and then I went out for dinner as well. And that was Tuesday. Wednesday, my flight was early morning. Not really too early, it was at 10. So I just get on my flight and come back home. That's my Cape Town trip. But I'm definitely looking to going back soon so I can vlog yeah, so I can vlog and just do more things that I didn't get to do. My birthday, and I didn't do a lot because, like I said, I'd already spent all the money that I wanted to spend in Cape Town, and I already had fun, so I didn't see the need of me doing anything too hectic anymore. So all I had was a photo shoot planned, a birthday photo shoot. And the thing is, I actually wanted to cancel that photo shoot, but I had already bought my dress like a month before my birthday because the hand was too excited. Dress a month before my birthday, so I was like, I can't cancel my shoot because I already have my dress. So that's all I did on my birthday. I had a birthday photo shoot with my family. To update you guys on is that I think I spoke about it but briefly in the beginning of this video, is that I was dealing with like anxiety earlier in the year. Yeah, like I definitely did get better, because there was a time that it was so bad I didn't want to do anything. All I did was sleep all day. You know, like when you're depressed and you can't even like you can't even find the energy to do even like the simple, most basic stuff. That was me earlier in the year, but it definitely got better. You know, I was doing well, and now I think it's kind of like coming back. I don't know why, but I think it's just more of like the uncertainty of like uncertainty. Does that sound right? Yeah, it does. Of like the year ending and then a new year is coming, because I'm supposed to go to school doing psychology. I really want to do it, but then there's just some circumstances that I don't think are going to allow me to do that next year. So I'm just getting anxiety about that, because you know, you end up thinking like, okay, so what am I doing with my life? Is this really what I want to do? If I don't do that, what's my second option? What's my backup plan? Anxiety about that. And you know, in the day and age that we live, I read a quote the other day on Twitter about someone saying that social media has 22-year-olds thinking that they have already failed in life. And I was just thinking about it, I'm like, that is so true. Media, you have all these millionaires, billionaires, and all of that. And then you see all these people that are 22, 23, 24, and they seem to have their life going. But that's the thing about social media. You only post the good stuff. You know, no one really posts when they're struggling and how they have to work 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day to get what they have. But then people my age, my age mates, my generation, yes, people my generation, they only see the good stuff, and we forget that not everyone's race is the same. And that is something that I've also been struggling. That's also something that I've been struggling with recently. You know, like just something to remind myself that I'm still young. I still have time to do whatever it is that I want to do. There's still time. Like, definitely there's no rush. As much as, yes, we all wanted to do certain things in 2020, but then 2020 came and it wasn't what we expected, you know. And right now we should all just be like grateful for what we have, instead of trying to work on getting more, because this year has been really hectic, guys. So many people lost their lives, and if you are having a great year, then that's good for you. I'm happy for you. But the rest of the world really isn't. Like, it's just really been really bad, you know. So as much as we all had goals set up and achievements that we wanted to do, as we planned, and that's just part of life, you know. Not everything always goes according to plan. I think I'm kind of done. I need to do my blush and all of that. You know, not everything you plan is gonna go according to plan, and that's just how life is. And it's something that I've personally been struggling to accept, because you know, when I want something, I want it to be done right there and then, and it must just work out as I plan it. If I say 1 + 1 is 2, it must be 1 + 1 is 2. You can't give me 1 + 1 is 11. That's who I am, and I'm trying my best to work on that, because like I said, life doesn't always go according to our plans. And also it's all because of like social media as well, because you see your age mates, they now have cars, some even have houses and stuff, and you forget that not everyone has the same struggles, not everyone has the same backgrounds, not everyone is going through the same things as you. Some people are born rich, which is fine, but I'll never forgive my parents for not being rich, because where were they when other kids were selling drugs? Where were they when other kids were doing fraud? Why didn't they do the same thing? Because I could have been a rich kid now. But it's okay, I'll forgive them. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Anyways, background, not everybody is going through the same things as you, and you just have to accept where you are and work on being where you want to be. But you have to remember, it's your own race, own pace, own lane, own race. No, okay, stop. It's something that I'm struggling with when it comes to anxiety right now. So I really do hope it gets better, and if anyone else is going through the same thing, we can definitely talk about it. I'd love to talk to you about it, and we can just do the same thing as I am. I just want to tell you that please don't stress yourself. Like, I promise you, once you get going and once you start working towards where you want to be, things are definitely going to get better for you. It's not going to happen overnight, but it definitely will happen. So don't stress about it so much. You're still young. Even if you're old, it's never too late. Okay, it's never too late for anything at all in life. It's never. You want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you want to get your license, you want to, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to do, don't put a time limit that is unrealistic for yourself, because it will happen when it happens, and it's okay whenever it happens. Okay, don't stress yourself, everything is gonna be okay. I think 2022 was just a shit year for everyone, and we're gonna be fine. Okay, we're gonna be good. Just stay safe. Let me do my lipstick. Whilst I let my lipstick dry so I can be fully made, I'm just gonna put earrings on and do my hair quickly. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribed and you've liked and you've commented down below. Let me know what else you guys would love to see from me. But until next time, goodbye.